We've talked about the definition of what it means to be a tobacco user and how 15% of US adults use tobacco. What's the evidence that tobacco use actually affects health? Let's take a closer look. This is the study. It's available in the resources section in PDF format of this lesson. It was published in BMC Medicine in February 2015. It was a prospective study including over 200,000 adults. The average follow-up period was 4.3 years. And the outcome was that there was an up to 442% increased risk of death, or 4 times greater likelihood of death in women, and 243% or over double the risk of death in men who smoke compared to non-smokers. Let's take a closer look at the data. This is the graph. On the x-axis is tobacco use status. There's never smokers, people who formerly smoked but quit before age 45, people who formerly smoked but quit at age 45 or later, and then current tobacco users, those who use less than or equal to 14 cigarettes per day, 15 to 24 cigarettes per day, or more than 24 cigarettes per day. The y-axis represents risk of death compared to someone who never smoked. The red line is women, and the blue line represents men. You can see, interestingly, that compared to a never smoker, a former smoker who quit before age 45 had no increased risk of premature death, which is good news. It means you can eliminate your excess risk of death if you quit before age 45. Other good news is that quitting after age 45, even though the risk was not returning to as if you had never smoked, the risk, 52% in women, 36% in men, of premature death, is at least 3 times lower than current smokers. So quitting makes a big difference, even if it's later in life. You can see that there's a linear response where the more someone used tobacco currently, the greater their risk of premature death compared to someone who either never smoked or quit before age 45. It's also known that the average smoker will live 10 years less than a non-smoker.